Sheryl Shaffer. I served in the Women's Army Corps from 1968 until 1971 as a personnel specialist. I'm a Vietnam-era veteran. One of the best things I ever did was to join the Women's Army Corps in 1968. So while I was attending San Francisco State on the GI Bill, I needed a part-time job. So I went over to the Employment Development Department Job Service Office in South San Francisco, and they hired me to work part-time starting in 1973. So for the rest of my college years, I worked part-time for the EDD. I retired from the EDD in 2004 with 25 years civil service. Half of that time was spent as a job service vet rep. I learned the basics of filmmaking from completing the Veterans Make Movies program. I want to tell stories of women veterans. That is why I want to work in the entertainment industry. These stories have not been told like they should be. Last couple of years really have become an independent filmmaker. And because of the restrictions of the COVID, I could no longer film at the Media Center in Palo Alto, which is my home base. And everything I produced through their producer's agreement. My career is a long time ago. I retired from the state of California, and I was Employment Development Department Job Service Vet Rep. And a long time ago, I started the Veterans Helping Veterans TV as really the original intent was to get student veterans to come into our office so we could educate them. If they didn't know about their veteran benefits, we were going to tell them about it, at least get them registered in the VA, if nothing else. And so in that capacity as an EDD vet rep and working with 5 of my vet rep partners were all severely disabled veterans. San Mateo County, which is where I'm from, I don't have the money to live up there. I live in Southern California, but we had to come up with a solution. How does a team of 6 people really outreach to the community, a county like San Mateo County? And long story short, we pitched this concept over at the Media Center, and they immediately approved us, and we started getting a lot of veterans, student veterans in the office because of that. So I retired in 2004. I have 25 years with the state of California, and we still had money in our nonprofit. So we were able to continue to pay production costs in the veteran groups within San Mateo County. Really, for the first 20 years of this, they paid the production cost. And then, long story short, everything changed when the studio shut down and got converted from standard definition to high definition. And it was at that point that I decided, am I going to continue to do this? Or is it really better for me to find another solution? Or to just keep doing and embrace the technology, which is exactly what I did. And we had at that time, 5 years ago, when the studio got converted, a state-of-the-art 3-camera setup with all the, as comparable to anything in Hollywood. Okay, so we had it in the studio, and for the first, I've been filming in that studio for about 5.5, 6 years now. So for the first 5 years of it, I either had guest hosts and they had nonprofits and they paid the production cost directly to the studio. Because it is a state-of-the-art studio, and I am a volunteer community producer, I got access to a state-of-the-art studio at $75 for 2 hours. And, that's a bargain. And there's no other place where you can go and get a TV studio for that itty bitty money, which is one of the reasons there are many reasons I keep it community educational access. So I let people know, look, don't expect me to come up with a Hollywood reel, because that's not what we're doing. What I'm trying to do with this is, 1, to continue to create content for VHV TV, and 2, to present women veterans that have very unique stories.